Hello, everyone. In this lesson, let's learn merchandise shooting and handling. Through the previous study, we understand workflow of commodity information collection and compilation. Merchandise shooting. It is the first step of commodity information collection and compilation. Before the shoot, commodity information acquisition and compilation personnel need to master the shooting equipment, shooting principles, shooting composition, shooting lighting, and other professional knowledge. Let's look at the learning objectives of this lesson. Students need to understand the composition of shooting. Select camera for shooting lighting. Students need to master theoretical knowledge of merchandise shooting. Able to shoot with the camera pictures that meet the requirements. Let's take a look. Preparation of commercial shooting equipment. Camera selection and parameter setting. While filming merchandise, the first thing to choose is a model with manual setup function for digital camera. Commodity information acquisition and compilation personnel can manually set aperture size, shutter speed, and the speed of these shooting parameters. Flexible control of light. To get a better shot. Real, perfect pictures. The second is the choice of auxiliary accessories equipment to finish the shot of the merchandise, more than a camera. The following auxiliary equipment is also required, like our hood, tripod, flash, umbrella, etc. Let's take a look. Choice of auxiliary equipment. Classmates, what you see here is our hood, still life table soft light box, and the flash umbrella underneath, and the reflector. It is relatively common in our shooting. We need to follow it when we shoot products. The following principles improve the quality of product pictures. Clarity of product pictures. Be uniform in style, background clean and suitable, to show the details and our measurements. Play some natural light to reduce chromatic aberration. In the process of merchandise shooting, angle and orientation are also very important. While taking pictures, common shooting locations are front, back, side and bottom. Students, take a look. Here we are shooting from the front. Side shot, back shot and bottom shot. Come to our pictures, more clearly presented to consumers. There are three common shooting angles. Tilt, flat, tilt. Overhead shooting is suitable for smaller volume goods of relatively flat structure. Flat photography can restore the true appearance of the product. The up shot will make the bottom of the shot larger. The top is smaller. Make the goods more three-dimensional and beautiful. What are the composition and precautions of commodity shooting? Excellent composition, exquisite placement and collocation can better show the characteristics of the product. Let's take a look at the following ways of composition. The first thing you see is the central composition. Compose a picture centered around the object. This is a horizontal composition. This is our vertical composition. A symmetrical composition. And everybody take a look. This is a diagonal composition. Tic-tac-toe composition and triangle composition. In the composition of the product shooting, we should pay attention to the following four aspects. The first is clever white space. Clever white space, it can make the whole picture more clean and tidy. Next is the secondary design and beautification of the product. You can use your imagination when shooting. By placing folding and other means, make our products have a better sense of design. Next is the collocation and embellishment of goods. You can add some accessories while shooting to embellish our wares. Finally, the density and sequence of the placement of goods. When placing multiple items, not only the beauty of the shape should be taken into account, there is also reasonableness to consider. During our merchandise shoot, there are some ways of lighting. The first thing you see is a smooth light. This light is the most common lighting light. Because the smooth lighting is uniform, the shadow area is relatively small, can be fully displayed. The colors of the objects we were photographed with, and some details about the surface. The second is backlight. Backlighting means lighting from behind. The object being photographed is illuminated behind. There is a great contrast between the subject and the background. The light source will be on the edge of the subject. Make a bright outline. The third is side light. This side light can be from the left or light the right side. Side light is formed on the object being photographed. Form an obvious light surface, shadow area, and projection. Let's take a look at the environmental requirements of commodity shooting. Merchandise shooting environment. There are two types, outdoor and indoor. While filming outside, in the way of lighting, it mainly uses natural light and reflectors to film. The result is a more natural image. The second is that we shoot indoors. Indoor shooting on the shooting site area, background layout, lighting environment, etc. all have big demands. Need to prepare the auxiliary equipment. In the shooting of the merchandise video, there will also be some requirements in the process of shooting a short video. First of all, have a clear idea of shooting. The second is to have a corresponding sense of creativity. We need to be concise about our video copy. The cover should also be beautifully designed. Good students, let's review what we learned in this lecture. Merchandise shooting time. We need to follow certain shooting principles, such as the product picture clear, background clean. Choose the right environment to display goods, and adjust the angle of the shot, azimuth and lighting mode. This is done with the right camera equipment. Shooting of our product pictures and product videos. That's all for this lesson. Thank you, students.